Just like how you have all these strange, biased opinions about my answers.
What about it? What about my opinions?
Because they're so biased.
Well, that's how you feel. Well, you know what they say, opinions are like booty holes. Everybody got one.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Just because I got an opinion don't mean you got to agree with it. That's why it's my opinion.
That's why I was just making your point. Anyway, next question.
Yeah. Which one you rather choose, love or respect?
Love is respect, so I choose love.
You love to be in the streets?
No. I love to be in my safe spaces. The streets is not a safe space.
You feel like you got a lot of options?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I don't limit myself to shit because shit, the world is endless.
What makes you think you got options though?
I have options because there are options out here. It's so many different resources, so many different cultures, diversities. I mean, you name it. Universities, dimensions. I can meditate myself into a higher dimension. I can change my diet and exist in a whole different other energy spirit. It's just so much that you can do out here. The options are endless.
Well, y'all can't manifest yourself to find y'all a good husband and stay with y'all baby daddy. These women, I wonder.
Well, first off, I don't have a baby daddy, so I'm
just saying in general. I ain't talking about you. So you gotta get out the individualism. You gotta stop this ultra and individualism.
That's something new too for me.
What?
So why? Ask the question again.
I said it's amazing you said manifest, but I wonder why a lot of women can't manifest it with a husband or manifest them staying with their baby daddy.
Because that's where we go back to saying women have to be accountable. A lot of women don't want to be accountable to be actually being. They want to ask for a man, but they don't want to be responsible and be accountable in the relationship as well. They don't want to. They want to object themselves to the double standards of how a man's supposed to carry a woman emotionally, financially, all that. And I just don't feel like that's fair to men. And so, shit, I lost what I was trying to say, but yeah, basically. What was the question again?
I forgot what I just said just now, but I look at it like this right here. What's the difference between having options and having this? How you know you ain't got distractions instead of options? Though? How you know your options ain't distractions?
I feel like you have to know if they are giving red flags. Like, if a person doing something you don't like for them to do, and you allowing it, and you just trying to like be like, oh well, I'm gonna say something, then I'm gonna just wait, and or you just trying to overlook it. I feel like you causing it to yourself. Like, that's proof in the pudding. Like, don't ignore the red flags.
Really? Okay.
What we do, I'm not saying we don't, but I'm just saying if you really want to make it make sense, don't ignore the red flags. Like, get out of there. Like, if you know this person is not being, and I'm gonna say intentional, or their actions is just not consistent. Why the fuck you keep forcing it? Or why the fuck you keep accepting just whatever they give you? I've been on that side where I've accepted it, and then I've thrown guys bones just for the fuck up, just because I knew they allowed me. Either side is fucked up. So just, if you ain't fucking with a person, just don't fuck with, let them know. Like, you cool, but I'm not on that type of time with you. And keep it moving.
Okay. Well, we always talk about red flags. Nobody talk about yellow flags. Because they got to go to yellow and red before it's hit red, right? So what are the yellow flags in relationships, man? Well, you need to slow down and pause and think.
When you hit your girl and be like, bitch. Or when you hit your dude and be like, hey, man, let me ask you something. That be the yellow flag. Because your intuition have already flagged you. That's the yellow flag. Let me correct myself. Your intuition is the yellow flag. Their actions is the red flag. Your intuition is gonna tell you, you ain't fucking with it. But then you're gonna try to overthink yourself into a better result, so you can feel good about what they did that you originally didn't like. And then the red flag is when their actions confirm that shit, and you be like, I know this bitch didn't, or I know this person didn't, and you be in your feelings. You want to vent about it. I feel like anything you want to vent and get off your chest is some shit that bother you. There's something that you should probably let go or re-evaluate.
Right, right. Why women wear bonnets in public?
Because I don't feel like combing their hair.
You wear bonnets in public?
Every now and again. But no, I try not to. I have one hat that's dusty as hell, but I'll throw that ball cap on in a second.
You feel like it's appropriate for women to wear bonnets and pajamas and flip flops in public?
Absolutely not. I don't like it. I don't condone it. But I do understand when you just gotta run somewhere and you just don't care, but that's why you should care. So I know I'm not even gonna agree to that. I don't condone it. I don't agree with it.
Are you attracted to men that sag their pants and wear tight ass clothes, tighter than females?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Why you feel like married men are get more attention when they're married than when they're single?
Mm, that's a good question. I never thought about that. My first, honestly, the first answer that came in my head was it's just to insecure women. Confident women that respect themselves respect a marriage because that's probably what they're looking to be in anyway, or that they just accepted that they don't want to be married and they don't want those problems and attachments. But I hate to throw insecure around so much like I do, but I don't know a better word to say or a better definition to say. So women who just, some women just want it, like they just want to be Cinderella and just, or not Cinderella in, but just like a woman build a man up and then here go another woman just like, oh, this man is perfect. This man is perfect because this woman didn't help this man or he didn't help, they didn't grew together and they're already married. You get what I mean? Versus a woman just deciding like, oh, she see the ring, no matter how hard he trying to bite, she have enough dignity in herself to be like, no, like, and then shit, that's fun. Even saying no, it's fun to say no to a married man because for one, it's a joke that you're even trying to hit on me, but then for two, it builds my confidence. Hell, honestly,
Right. So you saying a married man hit on you?
yeah, all kind of different men
They be in your DMs or in person?
in person, DMs, by word of mouth.
What's the least attractive thing a guy can say to a girl?
Mm. I never wanted you. I feel like that is some. I feel like that's the most cowardice thing. If you don't want somebody, let them go. Don't waste their time. No matter how hard it is or how difficult the transition might be. If you don't want nobody, just let them go. Don't waste their. Don't. You only get one life. Don't waste their life. Don't waste their time. So if a person go 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and if that person genuinely mean they didn't want that person, and then if you look back over the years and it added up to that statement, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Hold up, you kind of like talk to her. I don't feel like you answered the question. Like,
I did answer the question. You said, what's the most fucked up thing a guy can say to a girl? He never wanted her.
never wanted her? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that was drawn out though. Okay, okay. I see what you're saying. Cool, cool. You feel like when men cheat on their girlfriend or their significant other, it's because the other girl was more peaceful and the woman he with wasn't peaceful instead of pretty?
I think it's because he don't know how to articulate his emotions, so he'll rather self-satisfy.
Why you think women cheat?
The same reason, or because they don't want to mess up their security.
Should men date an Instagram influencer?
If he aligned with her energy, yeah.
Would you date a man who's an Instagram influencer?
If I align with his energy, yeah.
Align with his energy.
Yes. If I'm consistent with his lifestyle being an Instagram influencer and we are like genuinely into each other, we have a genuine chemistry, then yes, I would date him. It's not the occupation, it's the person. Or it's not their 9 to 5 or whatever they do. It's the person.
If women are always right, why they keep picking the wrong man?
Because women not always right.
Um, why society project that mama's always right?
Because I feel like it's a monetization thing.
Why are there more songs about dear mama? Where's dear dad? Love dad. Why we ain't got that many songs?
Because in that era, the dads were absent.
That's bullshit. That's what society told you.
That's what was in that society that song originated from. The dad was not there.
You know who made that song, right?
Tupac.
Okay. Well, let me give you a brief story right quick. Do you know the story about Tupac and his father and his mother?
I know his father passed,
No,
but
no, that's a lie. I'm gonna give you the story right now. I'm
okay.
glad you asked. Jay Reed, why did this happen? I'm gonna give you the story.
Why did it?
I just watched. Huh? You said what?
No, go ahead.
Let me give you the story. I'm glad you asked why, Jay Reed. What happened? Well, I just finished watching the Dead Mama documentary, and Billy Garland is Tupac's father. Mm-hmm. Tupac didn't figure out his dad was until 1994, I believe, 94, when he was shot in Quad Studios. When he went to the hospital, that's when he figured out who his true father was. Mm-hmm. His mother lied to him for years, saying his father was dead, he died, he's gone. He said all type of lies, said his dad was a cheater, beater, and all this. He didn't figure out his dad was until he was shot in the hospital at the age of 24.
I heard that story before, yeah.
Tupac's father is alive and well right now. Mm-hmm. And he couldn't get in contact with his son until he went to jail. And after he got shot, he went to jail. That's when they built the relationship because his mother lied to him. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm talking about. Women always make it seem like they're the heroes when really they're the villains.
I didn't say women were the heroes. I'm
just saying in general. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying in general.
Right. Okay.
Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings.
I'm not in my feelings. Well, then I still feel like guys should fight for men.
Everybody's situation is different. The court system is biased and sided towards women. You know this.
It is. I don't disagree with that. But as a human, as a person who know they have a seed out here, no matter how difficult, for one, be accountable to the shit you put the mother through and understand that the child...
That ain't got nothing to do with it. That father's no longer responsible for the mother. He's responsible for that child.
If the father know they have made a child and they leave the mother to be the primary guardian for their child, understand that the capacity of the mother... The child is at the capacity of the mother.
Well, like I said, though, women all make sure that they're the heroes when really they're the villains. And she lied and made these vicious lies up and kept this man away from her son. His father away from his son, which is destroying. Yeah, I really believe if Tupac was alive, I do believe if Tupac's father was in his life, I believe he would have survived and lived and choose better choices. But because his mother lied to him and put him down this wrong path and made evil thoughts about his father, this is what happened. He's the reason why Tupac died, I think.
Well, I can't say all that, but I will say that there are some selfish women out here that destroy their own families.
Home wreckers.
Right, home
sabotaging their own homes. And you laughing because you know it's real. You know how real this shit is.
Didn't I just fucking agree?
Don't do that shit. Don't do that. You know how real this shit is. That's why you were doing that.
It's real, but then also I do see there are very beautiful dynamics in co-parenting relationships. So I'm not finna just directly speak on that. Like, let's speak on the positive dynamics.
Wait. There's no good dynamic in co-parenting. The best thing you can do is stay married with that person you had a baby with and raise your fucking kids. That's the best thing people can do.
No, the best thing you can do is just not make one.
The best thing they can do is stay together, and if they're not going to make one, and if they do decide not to be together, it's get an abortion. Yeah, I said it. Get an abortion. If you ain't going to be with that man, y'all can be together.
I don't like to speak on abortions because it's up to the person. I personally don't believe in abortions, but I've never been sexually assaulted, and I've never been forced against my will to do anything crazy. So I can't speak on that. I wouldn't have, if I just freely get pregnant and unintentionally got pregnant, I would keep my baby. I don't care how fucked up the baby daddy is, because I should have not been fucking with a fucked up person in the beginning.
Because you a fucked up person yourself. We got to move on to the next one. Why do you feel like modern day women feel like they can have it all?
It's an influence. It's a societal influence, and then maybe it's also their confidence.
So you feel like you can have it all?
If I work hard for it, I can have whatever I want.
That's some bullshit. That's the worst shit they taught y'all in school.
No.
You can be whatever you want to be. Put your mind, heart to it. You can do it. That's some fucked up shit. The worst thing they did in school was give people participation trophies. That fucked up people's brains.
Oh my gosh, you like the 1,000th person that said that, but okay, make your point.
That just made my goddamn. Yeah, I don't need jazz with me. I made my point. That's what I mean. They done lied to y'all so much with fairy tales and cookies that y'all can goddamn have it all that you want because you look good and you got a pussy between your legs. Like that's like a Fortune 500 company between your legs.
Nobody's gonna tell me who I am. If I wake up and I set my intentions to be who I am and I work with those intentions, I have the faith and belief in myself, I'm going to achieve exactly what the fuck I want. It's going to come in my path. That's called a law of attraction. Okay? And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't care about no statistics. I don't care about no opinions. I don't care about
sound good though.
No.
It sound good though.
You gotta ask yourself this question. For those who believe, you have to believe that. If you don't believe it, and you steady looking at somebody else's plate, then you're not going to get that shit.
Well, listen though. You gotta ask yourself this question: what is your sexual market value out here? You gotta be real with yourself right now. What is your sexual market value in the dating market?
Priceless.
Okay, so you believe it. Well, it's all about how you feel.
Priceless.
You know.
What's yours, if I may ask?
Mine? This ain't got nothing to do with me right now. This ain't the part of the show where it's about me.
Oh, you should at least have an answer for that. You should have an answer for every question you ask.
It doesn't matter. I'm a man though. See, the more wealth and older I get and wealth I accumulate, my value always increases. Women are opposite.
Question.
You said what?
I'm gonna save my question.
Wait. Let me finish. Don't interrupt me while I'm speaking. Wait. Let me finish. My wealth accumulates and grows. Women are like age like milk. Men age like fine wine. Remember that right there. You only can be pretty for a few years, most of y'all women. Men, we have a longer run at this shit right here. So yeah, that's my answer to that question right there.
You have a wonderful mind.
I know.
Very, very, very complex.
You said very complex? Well, hey. Say what you say though. You want to give everybody 360?
You
want to give everybody 360?
360? What is that?
You know, show everybody your outfit?
No. No, because I have t-shirt and shorts on, and the shorts are just too short.
You don't want to let the camera see?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Well, this is the end of the show right here. So, you got any questions you want to ask me before I let you go?
Do you believe that you have a feminine energy inside of you?
No, I don't. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
So you don't believe in the
No, I don't believe in none of them dumbass, goddamn, what you call them shits that, spiritual reading, dumb, lying, this dumb shit y'all be doing, tarot fuckery.
Okay, that's divination and spirituality. So
no, it's called stupidality. Just damn stupid and dumbass shit.
That
Quasars, moon, rocks.
What do you believe in?
You said what I believe in? You said what I believe in? I believe in Christ. And I believe in Jesus Christ, and I don't believe in stupidity and foolishness. That's what I believe in. You got some more questions?
No, I'm just trying to understand who you are.
Okay. You understand now?
Absolutely do.
Okay. It is what it is, though.
It is. But I need to know. So that's why I just had to understand. I had to draw everything and make it make sense.
I'm trying to figure out what made you ask that I got feminine energy, though.
Because whether you like it or not, and whether you agree or not, you do.
You said I got feminine. So you trying to call me a bitch? Is what you're saying?
No, I'm not trying to call you a bitch. I just feel like you are over emasculated where you just don't even have the respect or the acknowledgement towards women.
Huh?
And then on top of that, that draws me to my last question is, do you have mama issues?
I got mama. Me and my mother have a damn near good relationship. You got daddy issues? Do you know who your daddy is?
Yeah, I do. I lived in
You
the house.
got? Do you got mommy issues? Was you touched by your uncle? I got a good goddamn mommy. You know what? You know what you don't like? You know what I'm saying? You don't like the fact that I ain't going for women bullshit, and I ain't looking at women as sweet
No,
cuddly
it's
angels like society does.
okay.
God damn it!
But to be completely biased about things and be so
I'm not
aggressive
being biased. I have
and
my own opinions about things.
or hurt you or made you feel some type of way, why you have to be talk so aggressive with the women.